Welcome to the 1000 GM Player Profiles on the new show, Talking Talent. I'm Coach Q, Dylan Quercia here, your guide to all these fantastic talents. Here today we have a amazing talent, International Master-elect Ryo Chen. He'll tell us about how he got that. But first, welcome to the show, Ryo. How do you feel to be here?
Yeah, I'm honored to be interviewed.
Great. You just played an event. So first, let's just tell everybody that you're probably tired from the event. Are you tired from playing your event today?
Not really. It was blitz. It wasn't.
Okay,
super
well,
experience. Yeah.
First, tell everybody what you were playing on.
The event I just played.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like just kids versus streamers event. Yeah.
Oh, did you guys beat up on the streamers?
We won.
Nice. So what streamers were you guys playing? Who were the big names?
Eric, Jovanka, Hushka,
Okay.
Kanti, and Kremling. Like, is it? I think Anna, right?
Anna Kramling, yeah. Her mother's Pia Kramling. That's great. Wow, that's a star-studded cast of characters. I know Kanti. Shout out to Kanti. He's a great streamer, and all of them are great. Anna Kramling's fantastic. All of them are great. So that's pretty fun. Was that just fun for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could sit back a little bit that way, the camera. Perfect. Okay, great. So, that kind of event is just blitz, so that's just a lot of fun. But you also are a very serious player. First, tell the audience how old you are.
I'm 12. I'm about to become 13 in like a week. So.
Oh, happy birthday in a week. Let's go. That's awesome. And so you're about to turn 13. Okay, so you're not even a teenager yet. Almost a teenager. Right? You're almost a teenager. You're almost there. So, but you already are an IM-elect. If anybody in the audience doesn't know what that means, he earned all the norms, all 3 norms it takes, and the rating to become an international master, and they just have to confirm it at the FIDE Congress. So that's a pretty big accomplishment already at 12 years old. First, how does it feel to get the title?
Yeah, it feels like really nice, especially because like I barely made any progress, and in fact I like lost a lot of rating like in 2022. So.
Oh, you lost a lot of rating.
Yeah, I managed to get 2 norms, but like the first norm was at the beginning of the year, and then for the next like 9 months I was playing very badly.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you think you were playing very badly, but you were also playing tough competition. Is that true?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, so our sponsor is 1000 GM, and obviously we're on their channel, so we want to talk about some of their events first. What was the first event, 1000 GM event that you played?
Yeah, okay. I played a norm tournament in July, end of July in LA.
Okay, and you played in Los Angeles. That's great. Where are you from?
I'm in Houston right now.
Oh, so you live in Houston, so you flew out here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I lived in Japan for 8 years, yeah.
Oh, this is super exciting. Wait, so did you start playing chess in Japan?
Yeah, like when I was 7.
Wow, okay.
7.5, actually.
Okay, well, we'll get to that. We'll rewind to that soon. First, I want to hear about the 1000 GM event. Was this your first time ever coming to Los Angeles?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it exciting?
Yeah.
Did you get to see the whole city when you flew in?
No, I wasn't exactly looking.
Okay, you were watching. Okay, I was just curious. So then you played a norm event there, but I'm guessing you didn't earn it because you said 9 months.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's like close, but like I think I was off by 1 point, I believe, and that 1 point. There was a game I was winning, but I blundered. And I blundered into a draw, and then I blundered the draw into a rook bishop versus rook, and then
Oh man, okay, so you were close. So I mean, when that happened, what were you thinking about your chess play? I mean, especially blundering like that. It must be hard on you.
Yeah.
So let's just go back to the moment. Think about when you blundered and you were close to getting your norm. Did you say
It wasn't exactly close. Even if I won, I still need to do good, but like because that was in the middle of the tournament.
mhm.
But like definitely if I won the game it would be much easier, yeah.
Right, and then you would have had a better trajectory. Did it throw you off for the rest of the event, or were you able to bounce back?
Kind of, but like I had an issue with like time control.
I
Yeah.
see.
So
And did you fix that throughout the year?
uh, kind of.
Do you still have an issue with time control?
Yeah, I still yeah.
Okay.
I guess it's better than before now.
You prefer slower games?
Yeah.
Okay, and the new FIDE time controls is actually kind of fast. It's just game 90 with 30-second increment, right?
Yeah.
There's no secondary time control, right?
Yeah, usually.
Oh, there
Most of
is.
the
Oh, there
tournaments.
usually is like 30.
Most of the tournament there isn't, but like a few of
Oh,
them there are.
so
Like a
most
few
tournaments
open
are
tournaments.
not. Which
Yeah,
which one do you
just
prefer? Do you like to have more time, or less, or the 90 minute just
yeah,
for?
it really depends on the position. If I'm winning, then I don't need time. But if he's like better, I probably will want some time to make sure I don't mess it up.
I get that. I understand that. That makes sense. All
Yeah, for
right.
example, I have a really complicated combination, and I have like 30 minutes. He has like 5 minutes. Of course, I don't want him to get another half an hour because I don't need another half hour. I already have enough time.
I like it. I like your perspective. It depends on the position. Okay, that's pretty fun. So then you played a second event. Well, you probably played a bunch of other events in between, right?
Wait, can I quickly check? Yeah, I don't really think so. I played. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really play that much
Oh,
actually.
okay. Okay. Were you busy
I,
with
I,
school?
I played a local tournament. I played one open tournament and another local tournament, and then yeah, and then
Okay,
it
so
was
you played a
the
couple
rest.
events, and then what was the second 1000 GM event you
Okay,
played?
yeah, the second one I was super close. I
Oh,
played. It was a norm tournament in St. Louis,
okay.
so I was doing pretty well, and I needed half a point in the last game,
Oh
but
my!
then
And who
I
did you play? Who did you
didn't.
who did you play that last game? Do you
Uh,
remember?
Wang Tianqi.
Okay,
Should I say the Chinese name or
sure. Yeah, you
his
can
name?
say the Chinese name.
Okay,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And what is their? I don't know this player. So what is their rank?
so he's a IM.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So he's an IM. So the people you need to beat to actually become an IM, right? And what color were you playing?
I was playing as black, so
Oh, so you had to win as black or draw as black?
I just needed to draw actually. So
Oh, wow. Okay, break it down. Tell us what happened in the game.
in the game basically I don't know. At the beginning, yeah, I kind of offered him draw move 7, but then he didn't accept.
Aha.
And then yeah, and the position I wasn't really familiar with.
I
And
see.
it turns out after I checked later on, I'm actually already like much worse apparently.
Oh, okay.
But but yeah,
All right, you
I
should
still
you
had a
should lean
chance
back a
later
little
on.
bit. Lean back a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. No big deal. But so you still had a chance. Do you think
Kind
do you
of.
think needing to draw affected your play? Like if you
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really sure. A
were,
bit, I
were you
guess.
thinking about it during the game?
Yeah, kind of.
Or are you able to like focus and push that out of your mind?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fair. I mean, it's a big thing and a big deal to get your final norm, especially if it's taking you a
It's
long
not the
time.
final norm actually. It's just the second one.
Oh, that was the second one you're trying to get.
Yeah.
Oh, so then when did you get your second one then?
Oh, I got my second one in the third. I mean third tournament, open tournament, super spliss.
Oh, the great,
But
the one in October, right?
yeah,
That's the one I went to.
yeah,
Oh, that's very
that,
exciting.
yeah. That tournament I played super well.
What did you
I
score?
played. I'll tell you afterwards.
Sure.
I played 9 people. They were all from different federations.
Yeah.
Like every single game.
Wow, that's
Uh,
unique.
And at the end, yeah. And I got the IM norm by like round 6 already.
Wow! Round
Yeah.
6?
Apparently.
That's incredible. Okay, I want to tell the audience what this event was. So this Super Swiss in October of last year in Los Angeles was probably one of the biggest tournaments that the West Coast has held in a very long time. Some very strong players. Nizhnik played. Shabalov played. I mean, I can go down a list of incredible names of people that were at that event. Who was the highest rated player that you beat there?
Let's see. I have it open here. Uh, I don't know. I drew a lot of games in the
Okay,
tournament.
so you drew a lot of games. Okay, so you're just
But
drawing.
the strongest player was yeah 20 a GM.
Wow, you beat a GM in that tournament.
Yeah, I was. To be fair, I was losing, but yeah.
Okay, but still a win. So okay, what?
Yeah.
How do you come back after when you're losing
Okay.
against the GM?
No, I beat the GM. Yeah.
Well, you said you were losing in the game, right?
Yeah, I was losing, but then he blundered. Yeah.
Okay, wait. I want to hear the story of the game. So I'm guessing you came out of the opening worst. Is that correct?
Kind of. Yeah.
So you came out of the
He
opening worst,
and then he outplayed me. Yes.
and then he steadily outplayed you. Okay.
Yes.
And then,
Okay.
And then
And then
you were
then he blundered.
you were just outlasting him, basically.
I don't know. I mean, it was
What was the name of the Grandmaster you beat? I'm sure you have it right there.
uh Asan
What's the last name?
Magami.
Megami. Okay, I think I've heard of this Grandmaster. But how does it feel to come back in a game like that?
Yeah, it feels nice because like I know I got my IM norm, but I'm trying to get my GM. I'm trying to get the GM norm actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, about that actually. So in the last game, this time instead of needing half a point for an IM norm, I need half a point for a GM norm.
Oh wow! Well, honestly, that's a big step, isn't it?
And then yeah, I was playing a strong GM and yeah.
Isn't that a big step though? Because you said you were having trouble even getting the IM norm,
Yeah,
and so
last
here
time.
you are in a tournament of fighting for a GM norm, right?
Yeah, I already secured the IM norm. I already exceeded it by like 1.5 points. So.
Wow, that's
It turns out
pretty.
I only needed 4 points for a norm in that tournament because
Wait,
my average rating was like 2,500.
so then you found out in round 6 that you'd already gotten the norm, right?
Actually, I think I didn't really know. I don't remember.
Oh, you didn't really know.
I think I checked afterwards or something.
Oh wow, that's pretty awesome.
But I
And-
knew by like, at least round 7, round 8, I already know. Like I definitely got it already.
That's super fun. And then
Because I just punched in like after like around 6 or 7, I just punched in 2,200, 2,200, 2,200, like the lowest speed I probably will play. And even then, I still get
on the rating calculator or on the norm
Yeah.
calculator. That's awesome. So then I mean, obviously you scored super well in that event. That's a really great performance. What was your
yeah,
performance?
5.5. Yeah.
Yeah, and what was your
Performance
performance rating?
25.78.
Wow. So you basically performed
Yeah,
like a grandmaster.
just half a point. Yeah.
Right, and you needed to perform 2,600 to get the GM norm. So really close, very close. So
And
then
after that, yeah, I haven't played one yet, but I'm probably gonna go to the Super Swiss in March.
okay, but when did you get your third norm?
Oh, I got my third norm actually quite recently. I got it at the like yeah last month, about a month ago.
Great. What event did you get it at?
Like in Elite Chess in like Naperville, Illinois. Yeah.
Okay, in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Was that your first time going to Chicago?
No, I've been there multiple times.
Oh, so you've gone to multiple tournaments there. That's exciting. Okay, you're already traveling around to a ton of tournaments. It seems like, right?
Yeah.
When you travel to these tournaments, do you get to do anything in the city? Do you and your family take extra time to like go and see things in
Usually not, but when we went to Washington D.C., we had a few hours, so we went to visit all those places, like the government buildings.
Oh, fun! What was your favorite place to visit?
I don't know. We barely went anywhere, so.
That's okay. I mean, you can remember any of the places?
Um,
The maybe
I actually forgot the name.
the
I
Capitol
usually
building
no,
or
I didn't go there. That
oh,
like
okay.
the tall like thing, the memorial, yeah,
You mean the
the memorial. I think like the
Abraham Lincoln's memorial?
I think so. I don't remember honestly.
I honestly, I'm not exactly sure what the tall thing is called either. uh, um, hold on, we need to know. I'm pretty sure it's Abraham Lincoln's memorial, but I'm not
Yeah.
exactly sure.
By the way, yeah. For
No,
the
it's just
that
a
North
Washington Monument. It's just a Washington Monument, is what you saw. That's what I thought it
yeah.
was, but I second
Okay.
guessed
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't. I didn't. I'm not exactly sure.
no, that's fine. I mean, it's huge, so
Okay. Can I say something?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
yeah, the tournament where I got the IM title, yeah, I got 6 out of 9. I needed
Wow.
like yeah, I needed 7 points for GM norm. So
Yeah, that's tough. That's super
yeah,
tough.
but no, I needed to win the last 2 games for the memorial.
Oh. So, I mean, so you're already thinking ahead to Grandmaster norms, right?
I, yeah,
Is that one of your biggest goals in chess?
I mean, of course, I want to become the world champion in the future, but first, obviously, I need to get to GM.
Oh, so you're
Obviously,
giving me a hint here. So you want to be world champion, I see.
yeah.
Okay, let's sit back and let's see what a champion looks like. Go ahead. Sit back a little bit. Show me what a champion. What does a champion look like when he's looking at his opponent? Oh!
I don't know.
Oh no! My! I just got afraid.
I'm kind of smiling right
That
now.
was good.
So it really like in the real game, I'd probably be like,
yeah. That's good.
like,
No. I mean, obviously, I'm just being silly and having some fun. But yeah. So you really want to be world champion.
yeah.
What inspires you to become world champion? Is there somebody, obviously maybe Magnus or any past world champions?
Uh, like wait, what do you mean by what you said?
Who inspires you? Like which world champion inspires you to
Oh,
become world champion?
I don't know, Magnus. I guess.
Yeah, probably Magnus. Do you know why you want to become world champion?
Because because I want to become world champion. Like, I really love the game.
You want to be the best?
Yeah.
Okay, then tell me what it's going to take to get there. What do you think it's going to take to get there? It's a tough question. It's okay if you want to think about it.
I mean, I definitely need a lot of experience and
Experience.
yeah, it's a tough question.
Yeah.
I don't exactly.
Okay, let's talk about experience then. How many tournaments a year do you think you need to play just to even have a chance?
I don't know. Currently, I'm playing like a few months. I'm playing like two tournaments. Some months I'm playing one, and like if there's like no tournaments, some months there probably won't be any tournaments.
Okay, and then how many hours a day do you think you need to study to become world champion?
Definitely a lot, I guess. Like especially when you get like stronger. Like when you, for example, you're like 25, 50, 2600, and you're trying to become a super GM. Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of work. Yeah.
How do you know that already? I mean, it's accurate.
I
You're right, but how do you know? Is it from watching other grandmasters and how they struggle against each other, or?
I don't know exactly.
It's okay. It's okay if you don't know why you know that. I mean, because you're already right. You're correct. It's gonna once you
Well,
get
yeah, like they're barely like there's like I don't know like above 2700 there might be like 50 players or something like that. So
less. There's
like yeah,
currently
like
there's 34.
30 something. 34, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, like 34 out of like everyone in the world, yeah, that will require a lot of work.
Yeah, that will require a lot of work. And how many hours a day are you currently studying?
It really depends. Like if I have time that means like no school, no schoolwork, then yeah, I'm gonna spend it on chess. But like if I have schoolwork, I need to finish it first.
Okay, we can talk about that real quick. Do you think school is do you enjoy school, or do you feel like it's distracting you from your playing chess?
school's okay. I just don't like the sometimes you have a lot of homework and stuff.
Yeah. And do your parents really want you to get an education though?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Actually, one thing I want to go back to, Ryo, is growing up in Japan. So, I mean, you said you grew up in Japan and you started
Yeah.
playing
Yeah, I was
there.
born in Michigan, but then we went to Japan for my dad's work.
Okay, so yeah, your dad worked in Japan, and you started playing in Japan, right?
Yeah, it wasn't really that strong. My first my first strong player I beat, I guess. I don't know if it's like I can call it like really strong because the guy was rated 2200 like Japanese rating, which
Okay.
I'm not.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
don't exactly know what that translates to, but like
Right,
yeah,
right.
he was definitely like pretty strong,
So
at least for
Japanese
me.
master, basically.
I don't know something like that, but
Well,
probably at the very least he's like I don't know 2000 strength. So
yeah, yeah. And what got you into chess? Why did you start playing?
oh my dad taught me.
Oh, your dad taught you, and then did you go
Yeah.
to chess clubs in Japan?
Not really. I mean, there is. Yeah, I did go, but there's not that many strong players. So I played the first time I played. I didn't do quite well, but like by the time we were about to leave, like I was winning every single tournament there.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love to hear
So yeah,
that.
at some
Uh,
point, it just yeah, didn't go.
is there a difference between the clubs in the United States and Japan, other than
Yeah,
strength of the
I guess
players?
I guess they're stronger here because like
Yeah.
there's not really that many strong players in Japan. Like a few IMs and.
Hmm. So are the clubs here just bigger too,
Mm.
or is it? I'm just
Well, the
wondering if
size
there's
of
a.
the clubs, I don't know. Yeah, it depends on the club.
Is there any difference between the style of how the Japanese players play and the Americans play?
I don't know.
It's okay if you don't know.
I had no
Um,
idea.
okay, and then did you have trouble transitioning when you came to the United States? When you came back? Obviously, you were born here, so but you
Oh,
came to Texas, I'm guessing, right?
yeah. What do you mean about that question?
Did you have trouble like moving? Was that a big deal for you? Like, did you feel like you didn't want to move, or did you enjoy? Was it something exciting for you?
I mean, I kind of wanted to stay in Japan back then because like there's some like the food.
Oh, you love the food.
Amazing.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would make me want to stay in Japan.
Yeah,
Um,
but the issue I guess there's no tournaments. So.
yeah, right, right.
Yeah,
And
like back then I was like 1800, 1900 maybe
mhm.
ish.
Okay, okay. That's fantastic, though. I mean, you have an experience that a lot of kids don't have. Did you know that?
What do you mean?
Of playing in two separate countries like this. I mean, most American players actually have to seek out that experience to go somewhere else, like Europe or or
It
Asia.
wasn't really. It was mostly scholastic.
Yeah, true, true. So it's kind of similar probably, because the players our strength is not going to be as strong as you said. Okay, well, I appreciate you telling me everything that you have about your life, and I think it's amazing you want to be world champion. I hope that you will go as far as you can and make it all the way. Um, let's transition though to some of the strongest players that are probably your rivals. Actually, I think the person you chose. I think
Yeah,
this is my
he's
first question. First,
yeah
tell us who you chose, and then I have a question about it.
yeah. I chose Andy. Yeah, he's
Andy who?
Woodward.
Andy Woodward. Yes, I think you're the second or third person that chose Andy. First
Yeah,
question is: would you consider Andy one of your rivals?
I mean he's really strong. He's also an IM.
Right.
Yeah, he's also one of my best friends. So
Oh, that's cool. I love to hear that. When did you first meet Andy?
um, I'm not sure. I might have met. I think I might have met him in Spain, but like he went to Spain, but I don't think we saw each other back then. But when I went to Dallas to play some tournaments, yeah, he since he lives there, I think I saw him back then.
Great, great. And when's the first time you played Andy?
Yeah, 20 in Dallas.
In Dallas, okay. And who won?
I believe I won. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I'm not. I don't exactly remember. But back then we were just beating each other.
You were beating each other. And then I think Andy's not that much higher rated than you. How would you
Yeah,
compare your skills to Andy's skills?
I I don't really.
Okay, the question is who's better right now?
That's a good question.
Are you and Andy or Andy better right now?
We're both better in like different ways, I
Oh,
guess.
that's good. That's good. What's one of big Andy's big strengths?
Like I guess he can like his understanding of position and stuff.
Oh, that's good. I mean, you have to understand positions to get good at chess. Um,
Yeah,
and it also improves your speed
I
in
don't know, but like but like yeah, I don't know if I always play aggressively, but like when I do play aggressively, I think I'm playing pretty well. I mean, I also play something like end games. Like if I if you give me like for example, like a small advantage, I can play pretty well, I think.
great,
Like
great. So
not not like a not like Magnus Carlsen level, but like
of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. So you actually like end games?
depends.
Oh, okay. Who's better at end games, you or Andy?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, Andy's a little bit better. Okay, okay. Who's better at tactics and calculation?
I don't know.
You could say it's a tie. That's fine.
Yeah.
Who's better at positional knowledge?
I
Be
mean,
honest.
I mean, we played different openings, so I don't know. Maybe he's a bit better. Yeah,
No, it's okay. If you're
probably
playing
better.
different stuff, I understand why you would be hesitant to say he's better or you're better. Um, okay, that's pretty fun. Let's go to what I like to do is ask what are the chances of Andy reaching each next level in chess. And I know Andy is almost at 2,500, so his
Yeah, now he's like a bit lower. Yeah, but
okay. Well,
yeah,
that
now we're like similar. He's like 24.46 or something like that. I'm
mhm.
24.25, so like we're 20
Okay,
points.
actually, we're gonna put you and Andy side by side. We haven't done this for other interviews, but I think this will be really fun. So first, I want you to give your chance. Well, no, actually, let's give your Andy's chance first. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you questions about which next level that you and Andy are going to reach, right? So you give me Andy's chance of reaching it, and then your chance of reaching it first. Okay.
What do you
Or
mean chance?
so a number, but from 0 to 100. So, 50% chance, 75% chance, 100% chance. Okay? And if you're really confident, you can say 100. That's fine. If you don't have any confidence that you'll make that level, well, I think you want to be world champion, so
Like within how long? Like
I'll give a timeline for each. So what are the chances that both what are the chances that Andy reaches 2,500 within 1 year?
yeah, I think he's basically like for sure he's gonna get like yeah around like between 90 and 100. He's gonna
Okay.
get there. I think
What about you?
similar. I guess.
The friends side by side trying to get 2,500.
Yeah, like at least hopefully be close, like within like a norm or like 20 points, something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
what's the chances that you're gonna make it in a year?
I think I can make it. Yeah,
So you're
maybe
saying
90.
90 or 100?
Yeah, 90 probably or 80 or
Okay,
80,
it's
90 something,
it's fine. You can be totally honest. I mean, it's just
something
a
like that.
guess, right? You could
Yeah,
you could overnight get super good and really click into a gear, and also you might get lucky. You might play against people you match up better, and then have really good events, right? So you never
yeah.
know. So we're just having fun with the numbers. They don't really mean that much. Okay, let's go bigger. Because obviously 2,500 basically means GM, right? So let's
Yeah.
go 2,550 within 2 years for Andy
I mean,
first.
if we can get to 2,500, 2,550, it won't be that big of a difference. Like it will require like some work, but like if you can get it within 1 year, like 50 points. Like
Yeah,
I know you're already GM, but like
yeah.
with like a bit of luck, you'll get there.
Okay, so let's go 2,600 then, within 2 to 3 years.
Twenty
Well,
six hundred, yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah, probably
Andy,
we can
Andy chances first though. Give me Andy's chances first.
2,600, right?
That's a hard one to make.
wait. What's the youngest like 2,600? Just asking because I don't know.
Actually, that's a very good question. I don't know that. Hold on, let me just Google it real quick. Youngest was Wei Yi at 14 years old, 4 months and 30 days.
2,600.
He got 2604.
Okay.
Oh no, oh wait, no, a bunch of people broke that. Oh no, that was broke. No, Wesley had gotten that already, and then Wei Yi broke that.
Yeah, but that's like 14 years old, right?
Yeah, 14 years old. Yeah, and that's already actually no, it's been. Yeah, it's still Wei Yi. It's actually still Wei Yi. Yeah.
Yeah, we like.
Sarin became the third youngest to get
Who
2,600.
who did you say?
Nahil Sarin.
Nihal Saran. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah. He was the third youngest. So yeah, it can be done by 14, but it's tough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just give me a random percentage, just for fun. Andy.
60.
60. Wow.
65. 65.
That's great. That's still really good chances, honestly.
Hopefully.
Okay, what about you, Ryo?
Because 2,600 is quite a big difference from 2,500.
Oh yeah, huge difference. Definitely, especially in
So
skill.
yeah, but I think we can. I don't know, like.
I mean, you're already
15 something, 15 and a half or something.
Yeah, you think you make it by 15? Okay, that makes sense. Well, I guess you're just giving it 100% by 15.
Yeah, no, not 15. 15 and a half. We're close to 16. I don't know. Depends.
Okay.
Depends, like.
Mm-hmm. Depends on the luck, right?
Depends on how fast we can progress. So.
Right. Because other things might get in the way. You might need to do more schooling and things like that, and who knows. Okay, let's go to what I call World Championship Light, the U.S. Championship, because the U.S. Championship has become so strong in the last few years that you basically have to be almost 2,700 or even above 2,700 to win it. So let's just say in your lifetime, or in Andy's lifetime first, what are his chances of winning the U.S. Championship?
Wait, is there anyone that has won on like the first attempt?
I don't think so. No, not even Bobby.
Yeah, well, if we can get to that level, then we're probably gonna win. After a few times, yeah.
Okay. Let's say after 2 times. This is just fun.
No idea.
I would say for me the chances are low. So I got my number in my head. Give me your number.
After 2 times, you have to win. Like.
Yeah.
Considering everyone's similar to you, like.
Yeah.
If you're like really motivated, maybe you get like 20, 30, 25, something like that.
Yeah, I went 25.
What was your number?
25.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because you guys are so strong, and you could become very, very strong by the time you're 15, 16, like you said. And someone in the last, actually Steve Abrams, a coach from Florida and a journalist, said something that is very, very pointed. You don't know when there's going to be a lull year. Who knows when Fabi and Wesley, kind of term out, and Aronian, because Aronian's playing now. I mean, there are so many strong players there. When they are going to retire or not play the U.S. Championship, and there might be a year where you could just be lucky, and some of the very strongest players are gone by then. I mean, maybe you're not lucky by then because then you're one of the strongest players, but.
Yeah, it's your chances are improved, I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's switch to the worldwide perspective. Because basically it sounds like you think Andy and you have big chances, 100% chance to win the U.S. championship. And...
No, not 100% chance. If we're lucky, we can win. But
okay.
If we decide to play like 10 times, we're probably definitely gonna.
Yeah, that's what I mean in your lifetime. Yeah.
If you're like a super GM and you played like for a decade in a row, you're probably gonna win at some point.
Yes, you're not wrong about that. And if you keep playing, you definitely have a shot, and so does Andy. It's pretty amazing that you guys are friends. Anything else you want to say about your friendship at all? Maybe. Yeah, what do you guys like to do when you hang out, other than playing chess?
Yeah, I like to talk about other things, yeah.
Yeah, like what's your favorite subject?
And about chess, obviously.
What do you guys like?
We don't really talk that much, really only during the tournament.
Right.
Sometimes online, but like not that much.
Yeah, what do you guys talk about?
Yeah, chess stuff. And
mostly chess, right? Yeah. Are you guys mostly like sharing opening stuff, or just talking about other
really.
players?
We're not. No, not really.
Or just positions?
Yeah, we do have some positions. Yeah.
You share positions and look at analyze a position.
Yeah. So.
That's pretty fun. Well, that's really great that we could get a friend.
I mean, I think we already know each other's openings.
Yeah. I mean, I just love the fact that you guys are almost on like the same level and coming up together. It's very interesting to me. It's interesting for history too to know that you guys are friends. Hopefully, you'll stay friends. You won't just be like enemy rivals ever in the future. But who knows? Wait. I want one more question about you before we move on to the worldwide. Do you have any enemies in chess? Any rivals? Anybody that you really just want to beat all the time?
No, and if I did, I wouldn't. I don't think they would like to hear.
You wouldn't tell them.
But no, I actually don't have anyone.
Okay. Well, actually, just a better question then. Who do you want to beat the most?
I don't know.
Oh, come on. There's someone you want to beat the most. I mean, I'll tell you who Wesley So told me he wants to beat the most after.
What, you want to be Carlson?
Yeah, you guessed it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll say Carlson.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, if you want to be world champion,
I haven't even played Carlson yet, but okay.
Yeah, if you want to beat him, you want to beat him. I mean, I think there's one young player that played very well against him the first time, and I think I think Carlsen himself surprised Kasparov the first time they played. I think they drew, but he won pretty soon after, actually. I mean, obviously there's a big age difference, and that adds to it a lot. But okay.
Oh yeah, I had a training with Kasparov.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you like that?
It was really. Yeah, I was honored, and it was really nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
In New York, yeah.
Do you like Kasparov's games?
Yeah.
I'm just curious, and for the audience, I want to see if this makes any sense. Do you have any of his games memorized?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. Do you have a lot of games memorized?
Kind of.
How many do you think you have memorized?
Like I don't really memorize the whole game, but like if you show me a position from a famous game, then I'll probably know. I can probably like tell you.
You'll recognize it.
At least I'll know that I've seen the thing before.
How many? Like how many positions do you think you remember like that?
I don't know. For example, you show me a famous position, I can tell you.
100? 100 positions? 200? 500?
I don't know. Like for example, if you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some positions I like. Like I can't say that I remember, but once you show me, I can just remember.
Right, it'll just pop into your head.
I just remember that I've seen it before.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I can't just dig into my brain and try to find.
I don't think memory works that way at all, Ryo. So don't worry about that. Memory is triggered by other things usually, unless your name was Bobby Fischer because he had near perfect memory, but most chess players don't have the memory that Fischer had. Okay, anyway, moving on to the worldwide stage. You chose another fantastic player. Tell us who you chose for upcoming world talent.
I think I said Fallujah. Yeah,
Yep,
Alireza Fallujah.
you did. Why did you choose Fallujah? Well,
Yeah, I think
I'm pulling up
he's
his
like
photo.
really talented. He's like first like 800.
Mm.
Yeah, he's still very young, like 18 or 19, I believe, or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think he has really big potential
He
to
was the
become world
youngest
champion.
2800, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Do you think you'll have to compete with him in the future?
maybe. Potentially, if he can get the world champion title, then probably yes.
Players like this, do you follow their games?
Who like
Like
Fallujah?
Fallujah? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a tournament I follow, but there's none right now.
I'm
I
just
think
curious though, like if he was playing a tournament, would you look at every game that he played?
I wouldn't specifically just look for him, but like if there's a top event or like some strong open event, I'd probably see it. At least the top games.
Are you seeing it for entertainment, or are you looking at the openings?
Yeah, look openings as well, and of course to like yeah, just to see the games.
Just because it's fun to watch it too.
Yeah, I can see how they play. Like for example, whatever lines I play.
That's great. Okay, so Fallujah is a top talent, and anybody that doesn't know who Alireza Fallujah, he is originally from Iran and is transferred to France. He's joined the French Federation, and he took the world stage by storm. Um, do you remember the first time you saw Fallujah playing at the top level?
On the I know this like actual biggest one. I wasn't watching it because that's when I was like back then I was only 1800, but I heard he got like second place in some like World Blitzer or World Rapid or something.
Yeah, and he came on very
2018.
quick. And when you first heard about him, what did you think about him?
I don't exactly remember when I first heard about him. Like
No, that's
I
okay.
probably yeah, I don't really remember. Yeah.
But what about when you first started realizing, oh, he's a super strong player? I want to, I want to be like that player, or did you even say
I didn't. Yeah.
that? He never said I want to be like him. Okay, okay. Do you ever say that about any players?
I mean, I want to be like Kasparov
Oh,
probably.
okay, okay. You want to be like Kasparov? I mean, that's um, a very good figure in chess to look up to because, well, he was world champion for over 10 years and just well, actually almost 20 years really, but um, with the weird stuff that happened in the '90s. With the PCA and all that stuff, but anyway, we don't need to get into that. Bore the audience with the funny things that happen in the chess world. But he was basically the top player for almost 20 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's go to some percentages for Fallujah. He's already hit 2,800. He's already done a lot. So, what do you think his chances are of qualifying for the World Championship in the next candidate cycle?
Um. I mean, he doesn't need to play like really well because like if he just plays at like a level he played last time, he is not gonna get it.
What
He
level?
needs to
What level
he
was
needs
that?
to he like how do you think he played last? How
Yeah,
do I think he played
yeah.
last
What's your
time?
opinion of his play?
Yeah, it wasn't like 2800 level. Like
Mm.
it's his first time, so
Yeah, it was his first time in the
yeah,
candidates.
and that bullet match didn't help at all.
Wait, what bullet match are you talking about?
You didn't hear it?
I did, but I want the
You,
audience to
you
know.
didn't hear about it?
No, I know,
Okay,
but yeah.
so yeah, after like a game he lost or something, or no, yeah, after like the game before
Yeah.
Nepomniachtchi's game, he played like bullet with wait who was it again?
I don't remember the player. Was it? It wasn't Naroditsky, was it?
Yeah, Naroditsky or something, and
Yeah, one of the top bullet
he
players.
just played bullet for like
All night
7 hours,
long, right?
and then he proceeded to lose the next game in like 20 moves.
Yeah. Does that show his inexperience?
I guess he kind of gave up by then.
Oh, you think he had already given up by that point? Okay, that's
I don't know. Like, I mean, why would you play bullet during the candidates tournament?
that's a good point.
like if you're playing some open tournament and you secured the title already, yeah, sure you can have some fun, but like
Yeah, right.
this is about becoming the world champion, challenging the world champion or not. So.
I mean, Ryo, that's some pretty wise words from an almost 13-year-old. So I appreciate that. I mean, I'm sure the audience appreciates that. You got to stay focused, right?
I mean, I guess he didn't have much chances, but you can probably wait until the tournament's over to.
Yeah, but I saw how Wesley and Aronian played at the end of the 2018 candidates when they had little chance. They still stayed very focused and went for, played their best. They played their best chess still. I mean, they weren't at their best, but they still tried their best. Okay, so what are his percent chances of winning though? The next candidates. I need a number.
So the next tournament, whoever wins the world championship, the loser's gonna play as well, right?
No, after this one, I think.
After Ding versus Nepomniachtchi, yeah.
So yeah, the candidates tournament, the next candidates tournament, who's gonna win? What's his chance of winning it and qualifying for the world championship?
I don't know. I think whoever most likely whoever loses this world championship, they're obviously gonna get into candidates automatically.
Yes.
But I think that they'll probably have the biggest chance because they're I guess Ding and Nepomniachtchi are the strongest.
Yeah. So what's Farouz's chance then? You got to give me a number. I got to pin you down, Ryo. You got to get a number.
8 people, right?
Yeah, 8.
10%, 15%.
Wow. Yeah, I was being generous. I gave him 20.
Huh?
Because the reason, I'll tell you why I gave him 20, is that he has the ability to get that much better faster than a lot of the older players that might have even hit
Yeah,
their
but for
peak.
example, if he plays Nepomniachtchi, then I don't think Nepo's pretty good, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can defend your stance, 10, 15%.
Unless Nepomniachtchi plays too quickly.
Well, do you think he doesn't match up well with Nepomniachtchi?
Wait. Nepomniachtchi plays. Was he the guy that plays too quickly or too slow? Too quickly, right?
Too quickly, yeah.
Yeah.
Nepo in the World Championship against Magnus had some good...
yeah, blunder 3 pieces.
Yeah, he had good chances too, and he played too quickly in some key situations. So, so you think that because of the strength of the next candidates, he'll have a low chance of winning?
Yeah, whoever loses, both of them are very strong. So.
Okay, and then
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just feel like Furusha, he's quite talented, but the other people have more experience than him for sure.
Right.
But if you can improve a lot in the next year, then you can win.
Right, that's why I gave him a little higher chance. But I honestly think you're probably correct that 10% is a good fair number because I mean the strength of the players and the candidates is just incredible at the moment. So each year that the players that qualify, it's just so hard to win, and it takes just kind of some luck in the timing and matchup and all that, and then of course just sheer ability. What do you think his chance of qualifying for the world champion at some point in his life is?
Yeah, probably he can do it. As long as he's he's quite strong, and if he can get I think he has a good chance to get pretty good because in 10 years he's going to be stronger than, for example, the other Super GM because what he has access to more modern computers and all those things.
And they'll just be older.
While Karana, when they grew up, they didn't have a lot of those, or if they had it, it was much weaker.
Yeah, and the theory just keeps developing and keeps developing. You're not wrong about that. So you think what number? What percent? That he'll qualify for the world championship.
Oh, qualify? In what time frame?
Any time in his lifetime.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to qualify at some point.
Probably is not a number.
If he plays if he plays 2 or 3 more, I think he's probably a 40%, 50% going to qualify.
Okay, 2 or 3 more. So then what about his whole lifetime then?
Yeah, he's definitely going to qualify.
So you're saying 100? Okay, I give it about 80, 90. Yeah, I give it about 80, 90. Okay, then what do you think his chances are of winning the World Championship?
Once he gets there, the fact that he gets there means that he's already, yeah, he's, yeah. So like, if he loses,
You think if he gets there, he's probably gonna win?
no, like if he gets there once and he loses and gets there twice, like by that time I think he's gonna get it, yeah, at some point.
They gotta give me a number. This is just a fun game, but you gotta give me a number.
60%.
Okay, I think that's fair. It's a fair number. I should have got my number in my head first because I like to not be influenced by your number. But 50% is fair because it's very hard to reach to win. I mean, even Peter Svidler was one round away, and Peter Leko. Peter Leko was one round away.
Yeah.
Right? Peter Leko should have done it and then lost the last round and then
wait, so it's a tie. They didn't have any like tiebreaker, right?
no tiebreaker back then. Yeah. So the old format was the tie went to the world champion, so you had to win by at least half a point.
Yeah, there was also a time in like 1910 or something. They had to win by 2 points. Like the rule wasn't clear, but he won by 1, so he wasn't world champion.
Who are you talking about here?
No idea, but let me search it up. 1910 world.
Well, I know that they didn't have a world championship for a long time because
World War I, World War II.
Well, there was no championship in 1910, but
yeah, there was
a world championship.
Yeah, Yanowski Lasker, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that was officially world championship though. I think it was just a match because they didn't have a world championship because of World War I.
Oh no, there was one in 1910, but like he basically won all of the games. So
here, let's look it up, clarify it, because if I'm wrong, I need to know.
Yeah, but there was a game. Yeah, it's 1910 was Lasker, Yanowski, 9.5, 1.5.
Oh, Schlechter, the Lasker Schlechter match. I don't know why I didn't think this was a
19. Wait, which tournament is it?
Okay, so my bias is showing. This is actually the World Championship match. You're correct, 1910 Lasker Schlechter. But my bias is showing because I didn't think Schlechter was. I think Capablanca should have played against Lasker, but Lasker chose Schlechter. I remember that now. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ryo. Thank you for showing the audience actually. But they drew the match. So if you go on Wiki, you'll find it, Ryo. And they drew the match. So Lasker had draw odds basically. If he draws, then it's a win for him.
Yeah. Which year? So Schlechter,
the 1910, yeah, the one you're talking about.
But when I opened it, like when I just opened it, it wasn't. It was some other guy who was playing. It was like weird.
Was there a 2-point margin clause? Actually, I'm reading what you're talking about here. Let me get it on screen. So that's some interesting piece of history. History with Ryo. Chess history with Ryo. You could start your own section.
Yeah. So a 2-point margin. Yeah.
Yeah. So they did have a clause. Lasker drew the match by winning the final game. Many commentators have puzzled over Schlecter's play in the final game, which he appears to eschew the chance of a draw and played for a win. Common explanation is that Schlechter had to win by 2 points to win the World Championship by I.A. Horowitz. That's a famous chess historian. There appears to be no direct evidence for that, though. So we don't have the writings of that.
Yeah, it's just a 2-point margin for a 30-game match. They didn't say it would have to be for a 10-game match.
Yeah, I think
for 30.
It seems like a speculation from a lot of people because of the way that Schlechter played in the last round. Okay, very interesting, Ryo. I appreciate that little piece of World Championship history when I was completely wrong that there was a 1910 World Championship. I'm a coach and a learner of chess, and I don't always get the facts right. So great job with your chess history, Ryo. So let's get back to Fallujah, though. So if you're just joining us, we're talking to IM-elect Ryo Chen, and he's talking about Fallujah's chance to win the World Championship.
Wait, this is not live, right?
This is live, Ryo.
Oh, really?
I mean, no. No, it's not. I can't
Oh.
lie. I'm just kidding. It's live. It's live, but not many people are watching. Don't worry. It's just a few people. Don't be nervous. We're almost done here. We're about to wrap up, but I still haven't nailed you down on your number. What is the exact number chance? Oh wait, you said. Oh, you gave me a number, 50%, huh? That chance that Fallujah would win the world championship, right?
Yeah, I think I said 50 or 60, something like that.
Yeah, I got a fun question for you that I haven't asked many people because not many people told me they want to be world champion. What are the chances that you and Fallujah will meet at the world championship?
No idea.
Okay, give me a number. I'll get my number. I got my number. Because a lot of things have to line up, of course. And he's a little bit older than me.
5%.
Oh, that's exactly what I gave. It's still a pretty big number, honestly.
I was gonna say 10%, but probably not, because if you get to someone else is gonna get it.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, he's a little bit older than you. So,
if I am gonna get to that level, it'll take me a few years, and by then, yeah.
yeah, and if you're just joining us, Ryo is the first player on the podcast that told us that he wants to win the world championship. which is fine. It's good to have a goal like this. Does this kind of goal propel you on, Ryo? Does it really make you want to play?
Yeah.
Okay, and then before we finish up, what's your favorite thing about chess? What's your very favorite thing about chess? If you can choose one thing.
This is not exact. It's everything, but
No, it's everything.
Yeah, I really don't know what to say.
Oh, that's a funny answer. Actually, it's everything.
No, yeah. There's a lot of things.
Okay, then let's ask it one further. Why is that question so hard to answer then? What's your favorite things about chess? Why is that so hard to answer?
There's a lot of things, yeah.
There's a lot of things that you like about chess, right?
Yeah.
Just name a couple then.
Yeah, I like that we have to think really deep and the game's
Deeply.
just really fun to me. Yeah.
It's just really fun. So
Yeah.
just the sheer entertainment. But why would you even want to spend 2, 3, 4 hours sitting at a chessboard?
I mean, like I said, I really enjoy the game. That's why.
Just that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Ryo. Don't feel nervous at all.
It's not really a question I can specifically answer.
Yeah. Well, some people would say their favorite part of chess is openings. Favorite part of chess is tactical puzzles, right? So some people have different things that they love about chess. One thing that I think I love about chess the most is endgame, and the sheer number of possibilities, even with a limited number of pieces on the board. To me, that's very elegant and just beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so Ryo, I know you're getting tired. We gotta wrap up now and finish up this interview. But what is one thing that you would say to any of your fans that also want to be the world champion?
You have to work very hard and have to enjoy the game. Or if you don't enjoy the game, you're probably not gonna get anywhere.
All right, that's a fantastic way to leave it. I've been talking to International Master-elect Ryo Chen. This podcast is sponsored by 1000 GM, so please like and subscribe, and definitely go and give a donation if you can, because we want to support young players like Ryo and help them get all their norms. Ryo, good luck getting your Grandmaster title, and have some fun playing chess. Until next time, this has been...
Oh, wait.
Yo, go ahead. One more thing. Go ahead, Ryo.
Okay, yeah, so I was gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna play actually GM norm. And the last IM norm I got, it was in a GM norm.
Oh!
It's nothing to do with what you were saying, but yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. Good luck in your next event, Ryo.
Thank you, yeah.
All right. This has been Talking Talent with Coach Q, Dylan Quersha. Until next time, everybody.